Three. Alright. Let's see if we are live. There we go. Welcome to the live podcast, part 2. If you guys joined in with me yesterday, welcome again to part 2 of the podcast with my friend the Big Otaku. Same guy as you heard from yesterday. And yes, I changed the settings to where it is not louder than our voices, where the gunshots and all that other stuff. I made it where it is, you know, our voices are louder than the game. So, well,
Alright.
So, let's get into this. The game that I am going to be playing today is Ghost of Tsushima. And I don't care if you've never seen this game, if you've never played it, I'm still going to play it.
If you've never played it, basically about a samurai, one of the last few samurais left, being his last of his kind and having to save his island from the Mongols.
Mongolians.
For people who don't know. Yeah, Mongolians. They're basically Vikings who are just purging the island for themselves, taking out food, money, killing people, the women, whatever. And it's basically up to the last samurai named Jin to save the island. And that's as far as I will go. Because I want to spoil shit. But yeah. So real quick.
Okay, that is way too low. I cannot hear. Hang on.
Well, the game audio is too low?
Yeah, it is way too low. Okay.
Yeah, just like... Okay. Hey, at least our first story, or our first part, is going to be talking about Donkey Kong.
Oh, yeah.
Nintendo. So, like, I've been hearing about this since, like, forever. But, like, there's a bunch of, like, comments or articles, like, really going out there now, being published and shit. And it's, like, 1 month before E3. E3 is going to have Nintendo, Square Enix, Ubisoft, EA, and a few other companies. I don't think Sony is going to be there. I do not think Microsoft will be there. I'm not 100% sure on Microsoft, but I know for a fact Sony will not be there. But Nintendo will, so whatever they got, they're going to get. And they're going to show it most likely at E3. If they don't show it at E3, they might show it a few days before doing their own direct, or a few days after. Just depends on what they want to do, what they want to show, and what they do not want to show. Since the Summer Games is also a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And that usually comes out in June. And we haven't gotten an official date on that, when that will start, but nevertheless. So Donkey Kong. The last game that came out was for the Wii back in 2016 or 2017. With 2021, there was a port of the same game on Wii U to Switch in 2019. Oh wait, I take back that Wii U statement. I think it came out in 2015 or 2016. And the port came out probably in 2018. Yeah, I think 2018. And the thing is, we've been long overdue for like a new Donkey Kong game. And so we're finally gonna get one, possibly. And just the thought of it is very exciting to me. Because they're saying that if it is an actual thing, that they might be making it for the people who are going to make it. I mean, are probably going to be the people who made. Is it called Mario's Odyssey or Super Mario Odyssey?
I think
I
it's called
forget
Super
which
Mario
one.
Odyssey.
But yeah, that game, Mario Odyssey, it's going to be made by the same people who made that game. Though it could be 3D, which, like, the last 3D Donkey Kong game was whew, back in the maybe mid 1990s on the N64 for Donkey Kong 64. That was the last 3D Donkey Kong game ever, pretty much. Well, mainline, not really like focusing on the platforming and all that. Because there have been other 3D Donkey Kong games, but they've been like a fighter game or whatever. So we might see a 3D platformer game for Donkey Kong, which would be their second time actually trying to do a game like that. Or it could be 2D or 2.5D,
Mm-hmm.
which is also so pretty interesting. And like, there's some like truth to it because I think it has some like backup on why it could be true is because another like side thing to go along with is since Nintendo is going to be at E3, people were saying this has also been in the works and like in talks for like probably like more than a year or two. Is the new Metroid game, not Metroid Prime 4, that's a different game, but a new Metroid 2D game. And the last Metroid game was back in 2017 or 2018 with Metroid Samus's Return, which is a remake of the second Metroid game that was on 3DS. And so people are saying there's going to be another 2D game for Metroid. Whether or not that's a remake of the first game or whatever, or a new game, that has yet to be even shown. But that has also, apparently it's done. It's just a matter of showing it off to the public.
Right.
And so people are saying that that's going to collide with Donkey Kong. And so that might actually be shown at E3 within a month. So you really just have to wait a month. And I think this might actually be true because it makes sense. It's been a couple years since a Donkey Kong game. And let's say Donkey Kong was supposed to come out this year or last year. It couldn't because, COVID or the pandemic, whatever you want to. The world was at a stop for like, it still is kind of, for like a year, more than a year. So it could have came out possibly last year or whatever, but it didn't. Or back in, yeah, because it's been like a year. So I think this could be true. I think it's time for a new Donkey Kong game since if you don't count the Switch port, it's been like more than 5 years, which is pretty that's pretty regular for Donkey Kong since if you think about it, Donkey Kong doesn't have like mainline games like the country games and Total Freeze. Like it took like 10 years I think for Donkey Kong Returns and
Damn it.
then like probably like more than 5 years for Tropical Freeze. So yeah, I think it could be true. I'm pretty excited for that. And like I think it was like 2 weeks ago, maybe even last month. I don't know if you heard about this, Gabe, but like Diddy Kong, who's from the Donkey Kong series, got a new render, a new picture that was like I think it was from either Tropical Freeze or a new one entirely. I can't remember which one.
Wait,
But
just
like it
only
was a
Diddy
new
Kong
render.
or
It was only Diddy Kong. And
only?
people were like, why are they making a new render for him?
Wow.
Because I think it was the same render from Donkey Kong Country Returns,
Right.
but the render looks like it's from Tropical Freeze or from a new game or some other game. It's updated to where his fur actually looked like actual fur and shit. So maybe that was hinting at a new Donkey Kong game. Who knows? But I think that could be something to keep an eye on, especially the Metro game, because I keep on hearing that. I've been hearing that since like 2019. So if it's, I guess now is a better time than any, since we don't really know how long this event is going to last for, since it's already been a year, more than a year, you know? And E3, maybe Nintendo's like, hey, E3 could pop back, since especially the last couple of E3s have been kind of lame in terms of showing it surprises or whatever. I don't remember the last game I got excited for that was at E3, to be honest. But yeah, that's something worth looking into. I mean, like, I think it'd be amazing just like hear the Donkey Kong theme again or something. It's just like Donkey Kong comes out and it's like, oh, new Switch game. Whether it's 3D or 2D, I don't really care. I'm up for it. I mean, what about you? Would your body be ready for a new Donkey Kong game?
I mean, I do want a new Donkey Kong game. If it's like Donkey Kong Country, like that, more than likely, yes. Because, I mean, the last Donkey Kong Country game that I played was for the freaking Wii, and that shit was hard. Donkey Kong Country Returns, I think. Right?
Yeah.
That was for the Wii, right?
Yep, that was for the Wii. And they
Yeah.
get a remake, not a remake, but a remaster on 3DS for some reason.
How do you use your freaking side? Hold on. No!
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. Thank god. How do you use that sensing shit? Okay, that's how you do it. I was about to say, how do you do that? Again, I forgot how to play this game.
Yeah, that's pretty much it for that topic. And the next one I want to talk about is Ubisoft. Have you been hearing that they want to make more free to play games?
They do?
Yeah. Yeah, it's already, they've already said it. This isn't even like a rumor. This is like accurate, true information.
Jesus, why?
It
Like Battle Royale games
was
or big AAA
no,
games?
just free to play games.
Hmm.
And it was earlier today. I woke up to this. I woke up, I was like, fuck, it's a Wednesday. Fuck Wednesdays. And I saw it. I saw it pop in my feed. And I want to go back to it, actually. I want to go back to it and actually get my information more correctly. Because I believe they also said they're going to stop making, like, yeah, they're going to stop making 3 to 4 major games per year. So,
Wow.
okay, Ubisoft's bread and butter is pretty much Assassin's Creed. And I don't know what else game, because I guess Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege, or whatever they call it, Ghost Recon.
Yeah. Rainbow Six.
Yeah, like whatever games they make anymore. But Ubisoft, I mean, Assassin's Creed is one of them. So that's a good sign, though, if they stop making Assassin's Creed games every year. Because then they can actually, like, stop and make it better, you know? But, yeah, they're gonna stop making 3 to 4 major games per year to, like, No, I'm assuming Rayman is under this. I'm not too entirely sure. I mean, Rayman was never like there's been a new game for like 2017 or 2016, so like I don't know if this is gonna affect Assassin's Creed or what other games does Ubisoft make like every year besides Assassin's Creed. Well, whatever it is, but they're gonna bring more franchises into free to play
They need to make
games.
more freaking Rayman games. I mean,
So like this could mean our old friend with the goggles could come back. Sam Fisher, he could come back in a free to play game.
yeah, I was hearing about that he was gonna make a comeback.
I mean, it's the evidence is here, I guess. They're looking into bringing more of their franchises to free to play games. Whether or not they're talking about FPSs or whatever, there's a lot you can do in a free to play game. I mean, look at Genshin Impact. Genshin Impact is like kind of a grind, but it's a free game overall. You don't have to spend any money on it. And look at their other free to play games that Ubisoft has. Ubisoft has fuck, I know they have some free to play games. I just can't think of any right now. But that's interesting. Maybe Sam Fisher or maybe not Prince of Persia, but let me actually look up what games they actually own the rights now, too, because that's it's a weird thing to think about though, that they want to go and explore that market. Maybe they want to explore it because of some of the more recent free-to-play games. Like maybe they're looking at Fortnite, going like, "Damn, I want some of that money." I mean, maybe they can make a free-to-play Far Cry. Who really knows?
Oh, Jesus, Far Cry. I mean,
or Watch Dogs game because they don't own Watch Dogs.
and Watch Dogs. I mean, they fell off after Legion. After that,
Maybe
it
just depends on what they want to do. Maybe a pre-Division 3 game, you know?
the Division 3.
I mean, like, Ubisoft doesn't really have any games they keep an eye on anymore. It's just mainly Assassin's Creed, so I don't know what other games they could really bring back into a free-to-play games just besides Sam Fisher, maybe, or Rayman. I mean, Rayman is that could be a good game to bring back. Maybe make it a whether or not like it's a auto runner or whatever. Maybe a free Just Dance, because that's also something we got. I mean, knowing Ubisoft, they're probably just gonna make like an Assassin's Creed game or like a Just Dance game and be like, oh, free to play. Yeah. They call it a day. Who really knows? Because they don't. They're not who they are not who they are anymore.
No! Son of a bitch. Oh, I was too slow.
But yeah. I don't know. What do you think about this? I think it could be positive. But I don't know. I wouldn't hold my breath because knowing Ubisoft, they've already been like trying to make a bunch of money. I mean, look at Assassin's Creed. They want to like, they basically want you to pay $60 for their game and then another 60 for like the rest of it. You know. So this could be more bad for us, or I don't know. I don't really buy any more Ubisoft games. You know, this is like an old ass game or whatever back in their golden days. I mean, the only new game I see myself buying from Ubisoft is maybe Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
You said
I would
maybe?
definitely buy. Yeah, that's a maybe. But even then, I'll probably just buy that shit when it's like $20, you know? And Or maybe God of Monsters, or as it's known by now, Immortal Phoenix Rising. Hell, I'll even buy, fuck, what was the other game? There's another game I wanted to play by Ubisoft, surprisingly. Well, I forgot what it was. Oh well. I mean, I don't know. What do you think about this? Like, it going free to play?
With Ubisoft, I don't think they should. I mean, if they do go to free to play, then that's up to them. I mean, they do have the new Far Cry that's coming out pretty soon. So it's really gonna be up to them with what they want to do with how they're going to make the game free to play games now, since they're going to be doing that, which they really shouldn't, to be honest. But I mean, it's like I said, it's up to them. Ubisoft is a good company, but some of their stuff that they do can really be shit.
Was a good company.
Ubisoft.
They fell, but I don't know. Maybe they can make your favorite game, Hyperspace.
Oh, no, we are not going to talk about that.
We're not going to talk about it. I'm just mentioning it.
No, we aren't going to talk about that game. That game is...
Holy fuck. I swear, every time we like sit down to do podcasts, my nose is so stuffy. I can like barely breathe. Yeah, I don't know. Free to play shit. To me, it just sounds like they're just ready to really go in. You have to spend like $100 to like get the super rare item or whatever they try to do. And they've already been heading into the microtransaction with majority of the games, so I don't feel like it's going to change too much. It's just that we just won't have to buy it. We can just download it and try it real quick. Which I guess that's good, but I don't know. Now for the next topic, which is pretty much E3. I don't know. I don't think E3 is gonna be much, because like everyone has their own events, and last year there wasn't any E3, and guess what? The gaming space. I mean, like, look at Nintendo. Even Nintendo like didn't really get too shook up about it. I mean, remember Paper Mario Origami King? They dropped that in a Twitter tweet. Like one day I went on Twitter and I just saw it like, oh, brand new Paper Mario game played in July. I'm like, what the fuck? And it was like, yeah, we just dropped it on Twitter. Fuck you guys. And I'm like, what? What? That probably was gonna be something they're gonna show at E3, but E3 wasn't a thing, so they're like, oh, let's just not waste the money and just drop it on Twitter, you know? So I just feel like E3 should be done. I mean, it's just more of a. It's kind of like an event that used to hold the value, but now it's just seen as kind of the Game Awards, where it doesn't really serve a purpose. It's just there to get money from Magic the Gathering or whatever, you know? Like, even Ubisoft started making directs pretty much. Like, everyone's following Nintendo's lead. Sony has State of Plays. Ubisoft have Ubisoft Forward or whatever. E3 had EA Plays or whatever. Like, and EA isn't even like a big company like Sony or Microsoft. They're just another AAA gaming development. slash publishing company for games. Even they have their own. Same with Ubisoft. Those two companies have their own directs because they can just carry it themselves since they don't need E3 anymore.
Right.
And I mean, we didn't have E3 last year, but we had Summer Game Fest, and that showed off Tony Hawk. That showed off Crash 4. It's about time. It showed off some like big hitters. But I mean, and it was hosted by Jeff Kaplan, or however you pronounce his last name. I can't
Jeff
remember.
Kaplan. Daddy Jeff,
Yeah, Jeff.
aka for all the Overwatch nerds. Hang on, I am going to.
Too
hang
soon.
on.
He left.
I am going to add. That means that I am out. You guys will not hear from me anymore. Okay, let's see if he joins.
Wait, what?
What?
Oh, you talking about our friend?
Yep, Zio. But I mean, it kind of sucks that he did leave. Kind of sucks that he did leave. When, you know, that Overwatch 2 was coming, I feel like, I'm saying this for me, I feel like he did that shit on purpose, and, like, he gave that big of a role to this new dude. Even though the new dude probably does know a little bit, Jeff Kaplan probably told him, but they are...
The new dude has been working. He's been working on Overwatch. He's just now more of a major player. Like, next update is going to be his update. You know?
Yeah, I think on May 15th or 14th?
Probably on Thursday or Tuesday. I'm excited to see what he does. I mean, he's not going to ruin the game. Let's be honest, because he's already been working on it. He's been working on one.
Jesus.
And he's even going to do a 2-hour stream of Overwatch 2 and just talk about it. But yeah, E3, I don't know. I'm not really like excited for it unless if I am excited, it's really just for Nintendo. No one else really. Because I feel like they're just gonna like withhold their information either for their own thing or for Summer Game Fest. Because Crash 4 got announced at Summer Game Fest. Like Crash 4, that's a huge hit. And they were just like, yeah, no, we're not going to do it for E3. We're not going to do our own thing. We're just going to give it to Summer Game Fest. And that blew up the stream. Like, the stream blew up. So, I don't know. This year's E3 is going to be weird.
Without PlayStation. Headass. I feel like it wouldn't have changed. It did. If PlayStation did. But, I mean, no, I don't know.
It wouldn't have.
It seriously wouldn't.
At least I don't think so.
No, because I mean, without PlayStation, it's basically the same. It's E3. E3 is E3. Now the big one.
Even with E3, even with Sony or Microsoft, it still would have been just name. You know.
Yeah, but the one that people are waiting for is Game Awards. Oh, we all know the damn Game Awards with the 1,000 freaking commercial, and you know, last year, well, no, not last year, 2019 was, dude, that was an amazing ass fucking award show. We had people asleep.
Yeah, I fucking saw that tweet. You remember that tweet?
We had people asleep. We had 1,000 commercials of the same commercial. Nobody was interested in any of the games.
Didn't they have like a commercial, like what was it called, bro? It was like a reoccurring one that was like so. Yeah, Magic the Gathering.
Yeah.
This was ugly.
Oh yeah, this is our other friend.
Yes, I am
This
Zio.
is Zio. He finally joins.
Yeah, I mean,
AKA
yeah,
Bakumars.
EA just kind of. I mean, EA, E3 kind of fell, and there's just no point into it anymore. You know, I'm surprised they actually kept it going for this year. I mean, of course, it's only digital. But I mean, I never really understood that because like E3 you have to pay to see it or whatever, right? But like, if you followed someone like uploaded trailers, they would just upload the trailer, and you didn't have to like tune in or whatever, you
What the
know.
fuck?
So
This
I never really
dude.
saw the point of that. But yeah, and it's pretty much on the same level of the Game Awards because like with the Game Awards, there's only one game we saw from that show that was actually interesting. It was The Wolf Among Us 2, and
Mm-hmm.
that was basically it. Because even we
Did God
thought
of War
Smash Bros.
Ragnarok tease a show? Or no?
No, no,
No.
No, that was like,
that
what,
was
a few
for
months later?
yeah, that was for State of Play.
Yeah, and then,
That
they
wasn't
had
even for
another
the
one,
end.
and the one beginning of this year, and, nobody didn't freaking know.
Yeah, I mean like this time for Game Awards, I'm not even gonna like tune in. I'm just gonna wait for my Twitter to pop up pretty much because
It's probably
like the
going to
only
be boring.
I'll just see the memes of someone falling asleep again in the crowd, and then get a video of his ass. I still look
Watch
inside.
it,
Dude,
watch it just be
was
the
the
same, dude.
The
bro was
same, yeah.
was the Game Awards before that even good? Like, cause I don't think I watched it, but I just remember
Before
like,
that,
yeah, cause wasn't that when Joker was like released or announced or
yeah,
something?
yeah, it was when Joker was actually shown off, release. Well, he wasn't released. Is when they showed off the trailer, and people thought, "Oh, Persona 5, okay, I know this game. This game is pretty cool." Oh wait, Smash Bros. What? And then yeah, but I mean, the last year's Game Award was actually like kind of good because you had like it felt better. It felt like an actual award game show, because it had like because you had your Red Dead, you had your God of War, you had your Spider Man, so you had like good ass games that came out for that year. Of course, Red Dead won everything when it definitely should have, but hey, that's just my opinion. I mean, it did show off Crash Team Racing, which did blow up the internet for like a good while at least. But other than that, I can't really remember what other game they showed off. If they even showed anything else off besides Crash. I would have to look that up, but I just don't think of anything on top of my head. But I mean, last year's, or 2018's, or is it 2019?
2019, I think.
Yeah, 2019's Game Award, that was better because it barely showed like what 2020 or whatever fucking last year's Game Award showed off, because the last one was just filled with Match the Gathering, filled with games that literally no one cared about. I don't remember any of the games. I only remember Wolf Among Us, and that's only because I actually like that game. But yeah, I don't know, because that's actually something to look up. Because now I'm actually interested to see what else they showed at, because it's just such a forgetful thing. I'm not gonna lie. I totally forgot they had the Game Awards for 2020 last year. Holy shit. Did they even show anything in that one? What the fuck? I totally forgot they had Game Awards for last year. What the fuck? Why do I not remember Game Awards for 2020? What? How do I not remember this?
I thought the one last year was the one that was shit.
No, it was 2019's. Because 2020's was the one about Last of Us Part 2, Among Us, and Ghost of Tsushima and shit. Like, how do I not remember this game? Or this event? What the fuck? I totally forgot they had one for last year. Oh my god. I don't even think they show up any games in that one though. I think they just legit just showed off awards. But even then they just like did it for 5 seconds and they were just like, oh, next one. And they gave like no real meaning to any of the awards that they were actually given to whatever game that was given a actual award to. Because you had your standard Last of Us Part 2 and stuff. But
Yeah.
anything else you didn't. Yeah, what do you think about that Donkey Kong game that might get released?
Oh Jesus, I was muted. What the fuck?
Bro, you were muted? Bro, honestly,
You got my text?
Yeah, I did, cause I was hearing you guys and I was talking and I was like, bro, why are they not hearing me? Oh,
What were you talking
no.
about? Were you talking about the Game Awards?
Yeah.
Oh. Cause like, okay, but like the fucking 2020 Game Awards, I don't remember them showing anything.
I don't
forgot that
think
was
they
even-
did. I think they only showed, like you said, was just awards and hardly any games.
I mean, like, of course, Last of Us Part 2, like, won mostly everything, which that's another topic to talk about. But
I don't think I want to because I have a lot. Well, I have a lot of freaking Last of Us fans. I mean,
but yeah, what does
oh
the
my
great
god.
ZO think about that Donkey Kong movie?
Bro, honestly, I think if it was like Donkey Kong 64, then I'd probably fuck with it.
You know what I fuck with more?
Nah,
If
I
you give
already
me
know
my
what you're gonna
copy
say.
of
Yeah,
Tropical
I already
Freeze
know what you're
back,
gonna say.
and you never fucking touch it. You never fucking play it
I actually played it. I actually did play it. I
for
actually
like
beat
2
it.
hours. Bruh, you met held back then if you don't want it. Shit, I'll play that shit.
Bro, didn't you already have it on Wii U?
Yeah, but now I can have it on Switch.
Bruh.
Dude, I might put my Wii U's buried in a box underneath my bed.
Wait, what?
Same with my PS4. My Wii U's in a box underneath my bed. Same thing with my PS4 pretty soon because
you're not the fan.
got it now. But I don't know. I mean, like
Whoa.
another thing I want to talk about, which I don't know if all of us
Ooh.
have seen it. I know I've seen it. I know Gabe has seen it.
Wait,
Mortal
seen what?
Kombat.
Oh, the movie?
Mortal Kombat. Yeah. So
Oh
like,
no, I didn't see it.
okay, so Mortal Kombat, it's pretty good. You know, it still has some problems, but like, I keep on hearing that the director he keeps on saying that this will be a franchise. The sequel is already planned. He's already said what will happen in the second one, and he's already said that there are multiple films in development for Mortal Kombat, and there could be a trilogy. It just depends on the fans, which I can very well see Mortal Kombat being a trilogy or whatever. I can see it going like some Fast and the Furious type shit. You know, I can definitely see them making like 10 movies of that franchise. It's just whether or not the story is there. I mean, like, I'm not super deep into the lore of MK, but
Me
like,
neither. I'm
I
not.
don't know. Like, could y'all see 10 movies of Warner and all that?
Wait,
I feel like
wait.
I could.
Wait, are you saying like for like storyline wise,
I
like
mean, like, I
more
guess so,
movies?
because I mean,
Yeah,
like,
low key.
there's lore
I
for it,
kind of
right?
can.
Because I mean,
Yeah.
like,
Wait, tell me the plot of the movie, bro. Cause like I really don't care. I already know like a lot about the plot of like the games and
I mean,
shit. So.
it's
Does this
for
even
the
follow anything like from the game or like what?
Not
it
really.
follows. It does its own thing,
Because
but
I know
like,
they made like a new character or some shit like
Yeah,
that.
the worst freaking MC out of any movie.
so like, if you know the characters from the games, they're still relatively the same. They kind of changed like Kano getting his laser eye. They made it into like, oh, they unlocked this like spiritual energy inside them, and that's why they can use fire or lightning or whatever. They don't even say like what it could be. It's kind of like a quirk from Boku no Hero or My Hero Academia,
Mm.
but they don't really explain it too well, and it's a little bit faulty. I mean, Kano didn't really get his powers from like himself, right? He got from like his machine eye, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, so that's something they changed. They because Kano like got pissed off and he like, oh, I got laser eyes now, and that's how he gets the. And Liu Kang takes a little bit of a step back as the main protagonist. It's more about Cole Young, who is a boxer who gets his ass beat pretty much for money, and his power is pretty confusing since they never say what it actually is. They show you it,
Yeah.
but they don't say what. He gets batons, right? But then he gets a suit of armor, and you see him control fire, but then you see him like absorbing damage and taking damage. It's I still don't understand it too much. I think it's
Holy shit.
like a counter effect where the more he takes, the better he'll deal. But I don't think that's true either. So that's a little bit of a plot hole, I guess, or whatever for him. And also, he's the son of not a son, but well, yeah, the grandson, great grandson of Scorpion.
Of Hanzo Hasashi.
And they kind of mess up his story a little bit. Same with Sub-Zero, kind of, because like they say like, oh, this took place like thousands of years ago, which makes no
So
sense.
wait, okay, so like, is there like a clear like is this like before like Mortal Kombat 1 or something or like what?
Dude,
Like, I don't know.
I honestly.
This is like the start of it. This is like the start of it because like, okay, there's like a bunch of okay. The movie starts off with Scorpion and Sub-Zero, and it ends off with their little story with Sub-Zero killing Scorpion's mother or wife and the child being kept safe, and that's how Cole's born because decades later and all that. And then it reopens up with Cole finding out about Jax, and Jax and his military friends and all that shit are like, well, not only military friends. It's just really Jax and the blonde hair girl, Sarah.
Sonya.
Oh yeah. It's about those two following a wild goose chase, which they never really give a reason why they're actually trying to find out why Mortal Kombat's a thing. But they kind of find out some stuff on their own. But they find Cole Young, and Sub-Zero's like, oh, that's a Hisashi. I gotta kill him because I guess. And it follows them going to a desert because they just figured. Okay, here's the real stupid thing: is Kano. They talk about like, oh, we gotta go to this temple, but we don't know what a temple is. And Kano looks at the picture. He's like, oh, I know what that is. And I'm like, how the fuck does Kano know what that is? Because they play off that Kano's a good guy, kind of, because he got captured by Sonya in the middle of a fight prior to them talking about the temple. And then Kano's like, fuck it. Sonya's gonna pay me $2 million. I'll join them for the shit of it. And he somehow knows about the temple. They go to the desert. They find Liu Kang. Liu Kang comes out of fucking nowhere. Like, they don't even go to He just walks up to the screen. He's like, hey, let me do what I do type shit. And yeah. They meet Liu Kang. They meet Raiden. They talk about their spirit. And, okay. Another thing that was pretty weird. I don't know if I talked to you about this, Gabe, but like Jax's spirit energy.
Yeah.
Bro, that man's internet fell. Oh shit.
And then he's gonna come back.
Yeah, but like so Zio left because the internet died or something. He'll be back soon. But no, Jax's like spirit weapon or whatever is his fucking arms that he got from the monks. Like, how did
That's
he
so
get his
fucking
arms?
stupid.
How did he get his arms in the games? Was it just like,
Okay, so
he
they
actually
showed it different times. They showed it from like Mortal Kombat 9. Is you know how Mortal Kombat 9 is supposed to show how it all started with, you know, Scorpion versus Sub-Zero and all that other stuff, the Clan Wars.
yeah, it's a reboot? Yeah.
They showed that Ermac, I think it's Ermac? I'm not too sure because I really didn't follow the freaking storyline of Mortal Kombat 9. I don't know. It's one of the NetherRealm people who ripped off his arms. That's all I know. I just don't know who exactly.
Okay. And he gets his arms from a military base, right?
Yeah.
You see, like, this is the stupid part. He gets his arms from the monks, but where the fuck did they get that type of technology? And second off, why is his power the arms that he was given? Like, what the fuck was that, you know?
With that, I do not know. I feel like they did that shit just to, you know, so it could go with the story. You know, with everybody else giving their freaking own special abilities.
This doesn't really make too much sense.
But I don't know how.
So, like, we were just talking about how Jax got his powers, the quote-unquote powers. You see, in the movie, Scorpion freezes his arm and breaks his arms and no arms. And while Sonya, Cole, went to go to the temple with Liu Kang, they meet up with Jax unconscious and they give him the arms, right? But like the people who give him the arms are a bunch of monks. They never state why or how they got the technology advanced enough for him to like control.
Yeah,
him like
because
that.
it was like in freaking Raiden's temple, and there was no technology there except for old ancient shit.
That and like, I was saying like they have spirit powers or whatever within them. I forgot exactly what they call it. They gave it a word. I just can't remember that word. Jax's ability is his arms that he was given, except they make him stronger. Like that didn't make sense. It's fucking stupid. Kung Lao dies, and it's very fucking stupid because he dies
dude.
Shang Tsung. Shang Tsung's like, oh, nah, fuck you guys, we're bad guys, we don't listen to the rules. Kano joins up with Sun Shang because he's like, I'm evil. Kills Liu Kang. And Cole could have stopped him, but didn't for some reason.
Wait, Liu Kang dies?
You mean Kung Lao?
Not Liu Kang.
Kung Lao.
Kung Lao dies, and Liu Kang is being a bitch about it. Here's the thing: Liu Kang says like, "Oh, it's doomed. We're over. We can't win the fight because Kung Lao died." And I'm like, "What the fuck? You're Liu Kang though. You know, you do some shit." But yeah, so Raiden says he can't interfere with the fight, right? Because he's good and he doesn't want to cheat. But 5 minutes later, they're all fighting Melina, or what's her name?
Melina,
yeah.
Find Melina, Cabal, and Goro. All three of those guys, or two of the guys and the girl, they all die, like literally on screen. And so it's at the point where Cole has to fight Sub-Zero, or Noob Saibot, whatever. He's about to die, and during the whole movie, he gets flashbacks for no fucking reason of Scorpion, like being like, "I'm coming," which is a huge why would they do that? It makes no fucking sense. And out of nowhere, Scorpion comes out. They don't say why. They don't say why now. He just appears. And he's like, I've been training in hell. Bruh. And he says like the fucking classic line, "Get over here," but really shitty. And they kind of hint that Raiden was the one who told him or teleported him. But the thing was, he said like literally minutes after Kung Lao died, he wasn't able to intervene. But then he intervened by having Scorpion appear. So I don't understand that. And they win. Sub-Zero doesn't he dies?
Yeah.
He actually dies. And it ends off with Shang Tsung being like, death isn't an obstacle for me, or whatever. Basically saying up that they're all going to become Revenant. What's it called? When like they die and they come back to life, it's called a Revenant?
Revenant or something like that?
Yeah, Revenant or whatever. It's saying up that Melina, Cabal, Goro, Sub-Zero, and Kung Lao will become Revenants in the next movie. But like, yeah, that's basically the whole movie. Pretty out there and shit. Oh. They also, I forgot, they showed like this random ass dude. I don't know if he had any. I never seen him in any of the games. He had this big ass hammer, and they called him General something. Jax was actually fighting him.
Oh.
Yeah, Jax, the guy with black eyes.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
He was
talking about the dude with the hammer was named Jax. Wait, what did he look like?
I don't know. He's just some white guy.
He was some freaking random enemy.
Wait, do you have like a SWAT shit on him? Like some,
no.
Or no? Okay.
Nah, he was like a monster or some shit.
He was from NetherRealm, I believe. And he just had a giant hammer, and he was calling himself General something. I don't think he was very important. I think he was just like a random ass character. But yeah, that's basically the whole part of the fucking movie. So, I mean, it ended off kind of, but overall, it's pretty cool because they do some like classic callback to the Mortal Kombat as a series type shit, and you can tell there's some love in it. So I think there could totally be a franchise. And there's already been the Sub-Zero actor, not the Sub-Zero that we know currently in the games, but new Sidebot, he's already been in the talks about like 4 movies at least with him in it. Whether or not they're spin-offs or Mortal Kombat 1, 2, 3, or whatever. So WB is already in the works with more and more Kombat, but we just don't know how far each one has been in production, or if they've even started anything. And it can most likely just be them in a room talking about the story and drawing up storyboards, or just simply putting out like pitch ideas, like, oh hey, I think for the second one it could be about whatever. So it did make a ton of money though. It made like over 300 million. So it could be there.
Oh, this dude is laggy.
There. Matter of wants it because he keeps on saying this. He keeps on saying like there could be more movies of this. It's just up to you guys. So I don't know. I think that's a pretty interesting topic, and that could really blow up the video game market, because to go alongside with this Mortal Kombat movie talk, I don't know if you guys heard about this, but Nintendo.
I heard about that.
They're going into animated movies now. So someone said this. I thought it was pretty clever, but really cringy. They're calling it the NEC. The Nintendo, or no, the NCU, the Nintendo Cinematic Universe.
Bruh.
So I mean, hey, maybe Smash Bros. Could be the Avengers movie.
Bro.
Yeah.
No.
Never mind. I was about to say, like, what would the plot be of a Smash Bros? But like, it's kind of easy. Never mind. Like Taboo or fucking Master Hand or some shit. Or like,
Most likely be
like
Master Hand, to be honest.
Or what's that? No, what's that fucking like
Taboo?
thing from Ultimate?
Oh, that new boss?
Eternal Light or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could be possible, but I mean,
it could literally be what's that one thing called, bro? Fuck. What's that like story mode from Brawl? I forgot what that show's called. Like, it's not really. Yeah. It could literally be like that.
It could. I mean, you don't even have any dialogue in it, but hey,
Sad dialogue type shit. And then,
in the Mario movie, which for those who don't know, there is a Mario movie in the works, and it's actually gonna come out next year. So we're probably gonna get a trailer for it this year. I don't know. But for those who don't know, the person who voices Mario in the games, his name is Charles Manet, and he's voicing Mario in the movie. And there's an actual script for Mario, so he says more than
it's a me,
he says.
Mario.
Yeah, he's gonna say more than. He's probably gonna be saying like legit lines like "Where's the princess?" or "Bowser, I cannot believe you," or "Luigi, whatever.
Hell no.
So I mean, they've been thinking about it, and I've been hearing that Brie Larson, or Larson, whatever you want to call it, but with her last name, the person who is the actor for Captain Marvel, wants to be Zero Suit Samus, or Metroid. You know, if there's ever a Metro movie, she wants to be Samus. So
damn, dude.
Nintendo's really going into it with the animated movies, so that could be something to keep an eye out. But like, the thing is, we probably wouldn't get another Detective Pikachu 2.
They said there won't be probably any freaking sequel to that movie.
Well, it's just because it could be a 50-50. I think it did make money. It made a bunch of money, I'm pretty sure.
It did.
It's just that the actor did say no, but I mean, you never know when the actor's saying the truth. You know? So that's just something you could watch out for. But yeah, I don't know. Nintendo going into movies, I mean, lately with their games, or even with like trailers for their games, they've been going into like CGIing it or 2D animation with it,
Like
and it looks
Smash.
like. I mean, yeah, Smash is like an obvious choice. Look at all the reveal trailers. All the reveal trailers are like CGI animated, beautifully. The latest being Sephiroth. That the budget for that was probably like insane, and it looks that good. It looks so well animated. Literally, like no errors in it as far as I can see. So we don't know because we don't know if they're gonna keep on using Illumination. That's the studio that's making the movie. And for those who don't know, Illumination is it's gonna be pretty cringeworthy, but they're the people who made Despicable Me 1, 2, and 3. They're the people who made the Grinch.
Minions.
Yeah, the Minions. Or in Here's a Hoot. They made some like Dr. Seuss and their own shit, but animation wise, they're not actually bad. And it is under Meguru Shirimoto. Is that his name? Meguru Miyamoto? It's under Miyamoto, the creator of Mario, so I have high hopes for it. And it looks like they're really buckling down on development for it, so it could. So I don't know how far it is into like development because I thought it was going to come out next year. I'm pretty sure it still is because they haven't said anything about it. But I don't know. What do you think would be their next movie? I think it could probably be a Metroid
Zelda.
movie. Who?
Zelda.
Zelda?
Yeah.
Dude, Zelda? I don't know.
I mean, Zelda is like the second most known from Nintendo. If they do, to be honest, I'm probably hoping a freaking Ocarina of Time. Because they had an old-ass Zelda TV show way back then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you talking about that one that was like not really like that good?
Yeah, and it's a freaking meme.
Yeah, the one.
Oh, excuse me, princess.
Princess. Yep. It basically looked like the fucking CD Zelda games. But yeah, I mean, like, yeah, hey, I don't know. I think Metroid could be a good contender. Especially with Brie Larson. Like, why is she talking about being Samus? I feel like that's something to keep an eye on.
I don't know, because of her skin suit. Or, not her skin suit, her freaking Zero suit.
I don't know. So that could be something. Can you imagine a Pikmin movie? Like, that would be insane.
I can't.
I can't imagine a Pikmin movie.
I really can't imagine a Pikmin movie.
I don't know, because, like...
That shit would have to have a lot of freaking CGI.
Imagine a Kid Icarus movie. I, like, highly doubt that would ever happen.
Bro,
but, like,
hell no.
You never know. Since they're not making games for that shit, you never know, boy.
Yeah.
But, I mean, they have made a game for that series for, like...
It would be perfect, but they just gotta, like, make a new, like... I don't know if it wouldn't... I don't think it would be over, like, the game. They'd have to, like, make a whole new storyline or something.
No, I can see them, like, making it about, like, probably being, not a retelling, probably just, like, there's a movie version of Uprising. Or maybe just make it, like, episodic. You know? You never know. Because, I mean, with Nintendo, they're planning movies, but you never know. Maybe they could just be planning TV shows. I mean, video game movies are really bumping up in production. I mean, look at PlayStation. They're still doing the Sony movie universe, which is like God of War, Horizon Zero Dawn, Ratchet and Clank, whatever first-party game they're making into movies or TV shows. Look at Last of Us. Last of Us is in production. It's coming out. I actually don't know when it's coming out, but it's coming out on HBO Max. It's already got the actors, and they've already started. And I think, like, filming the actual scenes, shooting the scenes. I think I'm not too sure on that, but I don't know. Video game movies are bumping up, and Nintendo is like gonna be like really the first ones.
Yo, I could think of like I could see like a Fire Emblem movie, bro. Like now,
I mean, they've had made a movie about Fire Emblem, and while we're on that, they have made a movie about Animal Crossing. So
what?
I mean,
they did?
There's a movie for Animal Crossing. It's 2D animation. It's Japanese only, but it is.
Dude, yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I've seen that before.
It is available in English. So any of their IPs for Nintendo could be very well a movie or episodic. I think Pikmin is. I know that's pretty out there, but they've already made short animated clips, and those have gone like millions of views, and people do remember those, and people do like them. I like them. I think they're even if we never played a game, if you just watch like a clip or whatever, you would find much enjoyment in them because they're just like wacky, stupid, whatevers, you know, nothing too serious. I mean, hell, look at Star Fox Zero. They made a 20-minute episode about that game in CGI anime format, where it's about Fox. It's about like it's setting up Star Fox Zero, and it's CGI anime and all that, and it looks absolutely beautiful, and it's straight up as anime with Star Fox characters, which, hell, I mean, if they do Star Fox, where the hell is F-Zero?
Yeah, I've seen F-Zero.
I mean, F-Zero even has a OVA, so that's something. I mean, all of them could do whatever they want with those IPs, Nintendo. I mean, hell, look at Ghost of Tsushima. Ghost of Tsushima, I've heard it's getting a movie, like a long time ago. So, they were also saying, yeah. Because, Jin, that's not his name. I forgot the actor's name, but the actor who plays the character that Jin, the Last Samurai, for Ghost of Tsushima, would actually be up to playing himself in the movie, since he's the one that voices him and mocaps him and all that. So, I mean, hey, you never know, video game movies are really popping out there. Because I think it's all because of course, you have your Mario Bros. And Mortal Kombat, like back in 1990, whatever. I think it's really because of Detective Pikachu and Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
I think it's really because of those two movies. Because those two movies, like, really blew up. I think, like, I think one of them got, like, I don't want to say $1 billion, but, like, they got, like, a good amount, like, hundreds of millions of dollars. So, I don't know.
Dude, these damn mongrel dogs, holy shit. No!
Other than that, I had nothing really else to say. I think we just nailed on topics. Unless y'all got something.
Yeah, I got something. We're gonna finish what we started from yesterday.
About what?
Oh. We
Dude,
know.
never mind. Keep going. What?
I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna continue because we didn't talk too much about it, and it was kind of already getting to the time of the end of the broadcast.
Boy, you don't need to talk about Berserk. Berserk is Berserk. For those who don't watch it, just
watch it. They need to watch it. Don't worry about it being fucking dark and all this other shit. Like me, I do not like that stuff. I've told them both, look, I don't mess with gore. I don't mess with the R word. Not trying to get demonetized. I don't, because gore in anime does not suit me. Like Blood-C, like I said yesterday, Blood-C I cannot watch, and I will have nightmares. I can watch Corpse Party and all those other ones, but Blood-C is over the top. An anime I will not watch. Now, with these other animes, aka New Gen, you know, MAPPA's taken over. Congrats to them for making these good-ass anime like Jujutsu Kaisen. I want to say Attack on Titan because, I don't know.
What? What?
AOT Season 4, I would say it was okay animation. It was okay.
But are you just saying that because it's CGI? Like, is that it?
No, not because of CGI. I'm talking about, okay, in some parts of the, like, season, there was this one episode where, like, the lining, when they were trying to show in, like, the shading, you know when they do shading in anime and it shows those lines under them?
Yeah.
If it's on their face, yeah, it kind of looked like trash. Really did. But right now, MAPPA is taking over. I know Demon Slayer had its movie. Congrats to Ufotable for making that movie, and for all the non-manga readers, well, hope you guys enjoyed the dub, because the dub on that is, I'm not gonna talk about it. But get ready for the season 2, because I mean,
get ready for season 2 in like 10 years. So
I'm like, get ready. Never mind. I'm not gonna say that. I don't want to say shit.
But I mean, with Rengoku dying out like that, they kind of fucking hold him.
I don't know if you should have said that, because for those who haven't seen it.
Spoiled.
Look, I do not care. If you guys have not watched the movie, too bad. You guys can watch that shit on an anime website, freaking in the movies. PlayStation pirated that shit. You can search that shit up. I don't think it's taken down, but if it is, then...
Well, they didn't pirate it. They put it on sale, and they weren't supposed to. And so it became the highest grossing movie for anime. So it ended up in, well, you know, it did a good thing, I guess. I don't know.
But, what else? They hold AOT Season 4. They did. People who have now read the manga have to wait basically till the end of this year. Which, I mean, it's okay, I guess. But, I mean, if you're really desperate to see what happens, just read the damn manga. And you will technically see what happens. I know what happens. I can't say it. Because I got someone who wants to see what happens at the very end. So, that's all I'm going to say. JoJo finally has a part 6 coming out. Most likely till 2025.
Dude, what?
No.
No, it's gonna come out. It's gonna come out not 2025. I was joking. It's gonna come out in
probably next year.
Yeah,
most likely 2022. At the end of 2022, probably the beginning or the middle. I don't know.
If not in 2022, 2023.
I don't even see them. I don't see them doing it in 2023. Like, I don't know. That's just way too far off, in my
But
opinion.
they
Like, how would
finally
they announce it 2 years
I
before?
mean, they've already
Like,
shown
release
they
it,
have already
bro?
shown a preview and all that, so I'm assuming it's going to be for next year. I'm just saying, if
Yeah,
they don't for next year, it's probably 2023.
yeah, I guess, bro. But nah, never mind.
but
We can't speak on that because I don't think you guys seen it
what,
or
Chainsaw
read it.
Man?
No, I'm talking about JoJo Part 6.
Dude, look,
Yeah.
JoJo Part 6, I
Yes.
cannot read. That shit hurt my
Wait, you
head.
haven't? You haven't read it?
Who?
Isaiah.
No, because I mean, I've been wanting to, but I've decided not to since I was like
Because anime?
that,
Or
and
nah?
like I knew there was going to be an anime, so I was just like, whatever, I won't read it. I did decide to read like other mangas though, and like I watch other animes here and there, so I've just been kind of chilling with that. But I mean, like, what were you saying? What were you going to say before we started talking about Gabe, Berserk, and all that? You're going to say like, I don't know. Never mind. Keep going.
Wait, what? Me?
Yeah, you were going to say something, but like, Gabe
Oh,
was talking about Berserk.
it was because I remember like I watched like the stream and like y'all were talking about Dragon Ball, right? And so like
Yeah.
you're talking about how the new movie like Oob could like show up or some shit, bruh. That's like it wouldn't really like make sense if he like showed up because like he's like a baby or some shit in Super.
Well, okay. So like, here's the thing. They could probably just. I mean, okay. So, before Super really came out, they were saying that the end of Z was the end of Super, so they were retconning that. But of course, if they're gonna retcon that, they can just make Oob older, you know. So
I mean,
anything.
I guess, but like, bro, there's a part in like Super where Dende literally says like a reincarnation of Boo like just was born or some shit, and that was like, yeah, you can look it up. And then
Yeah,
like,
they talked about Oob. They talked about Oob a little bit in
yeah,
there.
and that was like it was like right before the
Tournament
I
of
think it was
Power.
right before, yeah, Tournament of Power.
I don't know, because they can just. They like to do a lot of time skips in Dragon Ball. So
I mean, if they wanted to,
anything's possible.
I would say they honestly can if they wanted to. But I mean, with how Super is, it's fucking all over the place.
Look at time travel. They can totally do some time travel mischief. Or hell, they could have a different. I mean, look at Universe 6. They could have an Oob in there. So technically, it wouldn't be all
Because they
Oob,
have
but
Super Saiyans in their universe.
that and like they have different universe versions of the characters we already know, since that universe and 7 are linked. So Oob could be a guy or a girl or a human or an alien, even a machine, I guess. So it's possible they can. There's ways around it. It's just whether or not which one you want to take. But I mean, yeah, they can do whatever they want with that new movie that's going to come out next year. But yeah, I mean, I think we covered all the plots I really wanted to talk about that really popped up for today.
Wait, Gabe, what do you want to talk about Berserk?
Dude, I really can't say shit about it because you guys aren't fully caught up. I mean, okay, I can talk about
yeah.
I can talk about, you know, not the older, but the other chapters in Berserk, like, with all that shit happening. Now, screw the people who say, Griffin did nothing wrong. No. Look, for the people who do say that, you got to look at but you got to look at why he did it for his own sake and reason. And with how it is, they've hinted that out from Griffith's words throughout that whole anime. Like I said yesterday in my other podcast, there's two versions, / movie. The 1990 version and the 2013/14. Now, I know a lot about freaking Berserk and all that other shit. The timeline is not so complicated. Goes from the Golden Age, starts off from the 1,000-Year War type stuff. Golden Age, and then so forth. But with the egg, or the king of egg, or the egg of king, however you say it, with Griffith saying how he wants his domain and all that other shit, which you guys already know, it's weird how they how it all plotted up to that specific thing called the Dark Eclipse. Now, yes, I'm gonna say spoilers. If you guys have not watched it, I do not care. Fuck you guys. No, I'm kidding. But with how it is with Berserk, it's not really hard, but it is a simple and easy story timeline, if you can understand it. Yeah, there's time skips in that bitch. I would say there's, out of the whole manga, since I'm caught up, there's almost about 15 time skips in that bitch. And they are long. From when from when Guts was a baby, and all that stuff happened to him when he was a kid, with Gambino, not Childish Gambino, and from him killing Gambino, his so-called foster parent. That's the weird thing, how it started, where he was a supposed foster child, Guts was. Because you both watched the anime, right?
Yeah, I did.
I never did.
It was so long
I read
ago,
the
though.
manga.
So you read the manga, Isaiah?
Yeah, I've read the manga. I never really started. I said fuck the anime with 2016.
Yeah, I never believed you guys with you guys saying 2016 wasn't that good, and then, I did, and, well, I wasted my time hearing freaking pots clanging and all that other shit. But it's kind of cool how Guts became who he is today. Now, like I said, people have said, well, why couldn't he just kill off Guts with the Dark Eclipse? There's a reason why. This dude Griffith said, screw you guys, I'm gonna do my own shit, I'm gonna become a demon god, have my own kingdom, become a new person, and sacrifice all my army men, and have you guys die for me so I can become strong as fuck. And that's why the thing is going around, because, Griffith is a bitch. He screwed his whole army over. His friend, aka Guts, made a bitch lose her whole fucking memory, which I still don't know how.
I mean, it's just traumatic experience. I mean, think about it.
She got there's like one. Okay, keep going. Sorry.
She literally got fucked by demons. Like, fucking demons.
Even still today, I still don't know how. Like, she fully did. I know.
And then, dude, she had multiple friends come up to her with their fucking guts eaten out or like heads decapitated. Like, and then the person that she idoled as a fucking god being a literal demon and fucking her next, and having her boyfriend watch them, and her being pregnated by the same guy she viewed as a god. That's some traumatic shit right there. And for those who have no idea what Berserk is, y'all probably wondering what the fuck I just said.
I'm telling you, look, to the people who are going to view this right after this podcast is done, look, it is a recommendation to watch. If you like dark, like I said, if you like dark and gory anime, it is a show for you. Not for the week, because, I mean, if you read the manga right after, the 1990 version and the 2013, if you want to watch the 2013 and 14 version, good luck, because it will mess you up. It is going to make you, think weird shit. Not weird shit, but it's going to make you think, about how they did it in that anime.
Do you think it was, that bad?
For the weak people...
It's really not that bad.
I mean,
I don't think it's that
for
bad.
those who aren't good with seeing people getting their heads cut off or their guts
and ripped tortured and all that other shit, it's not for them.
If you've seen Mortal Kombat, like the games or movies, and you don't like that type of gore, that's what Berserk is most of the time.
But it's way worse.
If you have a weak stomach, or if you have post-traumatic stress disorder when it comes to people getting sexually assaulted, then this isn't really for you.
Get a cup of coffee.
If you can handle it, then yes, there's a good story, there's a good characters, and they don't have guts and blood just for the hell of it. There's actually reason for it, So yeah, that's all I really got to say for those who do want to get into it.
But overall, Berserk, it's a good series. It's a shit series. Oh my god, I'm trying to multitask. But overall, it's a good anime series, and it's really like I said, the dude, what's his name? I forgot his name. The author. Damn it. But
his name's
yeah, with him, he made Berserk when that dude was a teenager, and
almost adult.
And to be honest, I don't know what he was like. When I first started reading the manga, I was like, bro, this dude was on some other shit with this damn anime. He made a dark, gory anime that is known for its protagonist and antagonist to have a freaking battle that's been going on for about, 2 decades now?
Probably 50 years, holy shit, I swear.
No, it's because it started in 1990.
I mean, yeah, but he's probably in his 50s now, right?
Shit, I don't know.
Most likely.
But yeah, probably close to 40 years possibly at least, I would say. Now, it's funny because that's not even his first manga. He has another manga before this one, and it's about cyberpunk type shit. It's called it's a little bit different to Berserk. This is more based on cyberpunk, but yeah, it's interesting to know his background when he made Berserk. But yeah, that's.
But he's known. He's known. So, like I said, Berserk. I wish I could talk a lot about it, but I really can't because I know they said, oh, I'm not gonna finish it, blah blah blah. But it's that's my favorite ass anime and go-to anime.
What the
fuck? No, but Berserk is my go-to anime. I mean, I've said this many times. If I'm bored, I would probably rewatch the whole fucking 25 seasons. See, dude, I can't talk.
Episodes?
I said seasons, bruh. I know. freaking trying to fight in Ghost of Tsushima and talk about this at the same time is making me lose track of what I'm trying to say. But damn it, man. Holy shit, I'm dead. But 25 episodes, not seasons, 25 eps, and then about what, 3 movies, I think?
2 movies.
2 movies. Where if you watch those 2 movies, it basically sums it up in 2 hours if you watch both of them. So I mean, you don't gotta watch.
Those 2 movies sum up like what, 100 plus chapters in like 2 movies, which is pretty good, I would say.
Because like I said, they do more details to the movies. They do more details to the movie, which I did like. Because I mean, they left hella shit out in the anime. Like at the very end, I didn't know that the Skull Knight came in on the anime. I was like, whoa, who the fuck is this dude? And then I heard that that's the Skull Knight. I'm like, so that's who the Skull Knight is, and that's what Guts gets his, well, not Berserker armor, but where he gets, you know, an ally from someone who used to fight the demon god hands, or the demon gods. But I don't know, I mean, hopefully this dude is coming to an end with this anime. Because it is going to be a hell of a fight, I can say that. That this dude gets getting the Berserker armor, which was the most badass fuck.
Joking just beat him up one punch.
With this dude Guts getting the Berserker armor, which was the most badass thing out of Berserk. Another badass scene was whenever Guts and Griffith had their last fight.
You know, I'm surprised you're not bringing up Zod and Guts.
Yeah, same. I'm not.
Nosferatu Zod?
Nah,
look,
like, dude, that team up was fucking like lit. I'm not gonna cap.
Wait, Nosferatu Zod, right?
You know who Zod is, right? What you saying?
Yeah, I'm saying Nosferatu Zod. I'm saying his own name, but yeah, Zod. No, that team up was ass. No, I'm just kidding. It kind of was, though. I'm not gonna lie. It was. No, but there's. I'm gonna say this in the manga. If you read the manga, there are hella good fucking fights. There are hella good fights.
The fucking trolls and all that.
Hell no, dude.
No, not the trolls. I'm talking about like with the big ass demons, like the big ass demons that this dude Guts will face. I mean,
Yeah,
people would not. If you're like, if you live like Guts, let's say if I live like Guts, I probably would have just died. I'm like, yo, look, these demon gods could just kill me right away. Cause I mean, bro, this dude Guts lives in fucking hell every single day with demons on his ass, 24/7, and this dude does not get a break. I mean, the dude would only get a break if, I mean, the only time he got a break was when he was I was about to say the Elf Island, when they went to the ferry. I was about to say ferry road.
That's not technically true, because like Cherokee did not like completely erase it, but did nullify the effect, and she still does actually.
Yeah.
She still does nullify the effect of it being aware to demons. So yeah, props to Cherokee.
And the thing is, with how it is, this dude Guts has hella females. But
he has like 3 girls.
he has 3 freaking females that like him. And this dude goes,
Yeah,
nah.
I'm counting her too.
Yeah, I
Counting
know.
that one bitch.
He's like, nah, I'm gonna stick to Casca. I'm gonna stick to Casca because that's my bitch.
I mean, you know, that makes me tapping some shit. I'll just say that.
No, he's been tapping Casca. We know that because that's how they had their baby.
Yeah, I know, because he almost raped her. Oh, that's
And the thing is, I explained this to people, you know, who know Berserk. It's weird how the Berserker armor works. I mean, this dude wears that fucking armor, and if he has broken bones while he's wearing that armor, that shit doesn't heal him, but it basically makes it where his bones are stable and they don't, you know, I want to say where they're completely broken, but they come back to where it's not broken. It's fucking weird. Not really weird, but I mean, it's just.
Imagine like you broke your arm, but they didn't put medicine in it. They didn't wrap it. They just put it back into your socket or whatever. They glue it back together, and they send you out the room like within 5 seconds. So like you can move it and shit. It's just that you can still feel the pain and all that stuff. That's basically what the Berserker armor does, along with enhancing his strength and speed. And making him somewhat of a demon. Shut the fuck up, bro.
I'm gonna give me that armor, head ass.
You're gonna get a paper cut and be like, "Fuck, look at."
I'm gonna get Rickert. I'm gonna get Judo, head ass. I'm gonna get Corcus. I'm gonna get all of them. I'm gonna bring them back. No, but it kind of sucks though, cause I know I rewatched it for the third time. And dude, when everybody died on the eclipse, I was like, bro, this motherfucker Griffith, man.
I only care about like 2 of them, or 3, yeah, 2 of them.
Who, was it Rickert? No, he didn't die,
I didn't care about the dude who like died because he thought that demon was a bitch.
Who, Corcus? Wait, you cared about Corcus?
Actually, I didn't care about him.
Oh, I was about to say, this dude cared about it. Bro, that was the most ugliest scene whenever they showed that bitch. And he's like, oh, I'm a sucker for titties. I was like, whoa, bro, you're in hell. There's not gonna be a straight female in that bitch.
And then fucking ugly ass slug.
And it's just some weird ass fucking demon monster, and you're like, bro, this dude is fucked.
He got fucked.
And with how it is, it kind of sucks because I mean, this dude Guts, you know, thought everybody was still alive, and the demons showed their bodies. Freaking the dude who plays Goku, Sean Shamel. I felt bad because he was like, Commander, I don't know what's going on, and why does it feel like we're in a living hell? I cried on that scene. I was like...
You played that character? What the fuck?
Yeah. He played that character, and I was like, bro, that's Sean Shamel. That's the voice actor of fucking Goku. You're not hiding.
I laughed my ass off when he fucking died. He said, I'm going to confess my feelings. Look at ass.
And to be honest, I would say the saddest death would probably have to be freaking Pippin. I mean, big ass strong soft dude.
Nah.
No?
Nah. He got ate like an ice cream.
I don't know.
This dude. Oh, hell no.
I remember, who was it? Was it Costco who was like, oh, you're okay? And fucking ran off, and you just see his fucking back scooped out.
Freaking Judo? I think it was Judo. Yeah.
Yeah, it probably was. I love my ass off. I was like,
when I first saw that, when I first saw the anime, the 1990, I thought Rickert was a freaking girl. I was like, bro, that's a girl, dude. Like, Casca's not the only female. Until I saw that it was a dude, I'm like, what the fuck? That's a fucking dude. Now, I'm not gonna say anything, because, I mean, I don't want to get freaking weird into it, but I mean, I'm not gonna say anything, because I've heard what people said about Rickert, so I'm going to leave that out. But with how Berserk is, it's a fucked up series, and it can make you change your lifestyle against your friends. No. No, but it has some. Hell no. It has some life ass quotes in that anime. I mean, it makes you think about life when freaking Guts OST comes on, and you're like, dude, that shit is soothing as fuck.
Bruh, I'm not gonna cap. I still remember when Guts smiled for like the first time in like forever.
Bro, yes. That shit
You know
was
what I'm
like,
talking about? When he's on the tree,
yeah.
and he's like, damn, I'm really happy right now. I'm like, damn, like, this dude fucking smiled for like once in his fucking life. It was all because he's getting ready to go fucking go with Casca and shit on the beat and the boat or whatever.
Oh, when they're about to, I think when they're about to go to the Elf Island.
Yeah, and he's like smiling because he's like,
Yeah. And he tells
like,
everybody
damn.
thank you.
Yeah, he fucking smiles, and it's just a whole ass panel of him smiling. I was like, bruh, he really needed that shit.
Dude, thank God I caught up, because
I fucking looked at that shit for like 20 minutes, I swear. I was like, wow. I had to flip my phone upside down to make sure
I'm glad that I actually caught up to it, because I know I was telling both of you guys, I'm like, bro, when does this bitch Casca get her fucking memories back? I'm like, I'm already 200 chapters in. No, I was 300 chapters in. I'm like, bro, when does she get her shit back? And then Isaiah was like, you're ready, boy. I'm like, okay, I'm already past the Berserker armor. I'm already past where this dude, Guts, fights Gerholt. Is that how you say his name?
Who?
Gerholt. The dude, however you say his name. He, like, turned into a big-ass dragon, and this dude, Guts, just, like, stabbed his face. And I was like, bro, when does she get her fucking memories back? Because I'm like, I want to see, you know, that happy-ass shit with Guts and Casca. And when I passed it, I was like, okay, she said another female's name, but I mean, I don't think she's fully all there yet. So, after I caught up, I was like, alright, Casca's back. She's getting her memory back a little bit. And then, to be honest, I feel like it was just gonna be the same shit, because this dude, Guts, has the bird hold egg. Is that how you say it?
The hell?
The Behel egg, yeah. And soon, after these, I would say next few chapters, when this dude does come out with them, that another Dark Eclipse is gonna come out. I'm being dead ass. I'm being dead ass. How do you not believe me?
Guts is gonna get fucking hands, you're gonna lose your memories. Guts is gonna lose another fucking.
No, okay. I'm not gonna say so much shit. No, I am not gonna say a lot of shit. Hell no. I'm not gonna say a lot of shit, but I am hearing that the author is saying it's getting close to the end. And what they already had, like,
I'm not gonna gap.
They already had, what, 2 Dark Eclipses happen, right?
In the series?
Yeah.
Was it 2?
I think they did have 2, because that's when Guts met Griffith again. No, because that's when Guts met Griffith again, and that's when Griffith finally had the new Band of Hawk.
Bro, are you talking about?
Are you talking about when he goes to the castle and saves that random princess?
Charlotte? No, not fucking Charlotte.
No, not Charlotte. Charlotte is Griffith's bitch. What the fuck?
Fuck Charlotte.
There's only been one eclipse. That's, you know, the one with the Guts in it.
I thought there already had been 2 eclipses.
Not that I know. I don't believe so. What the fuck? Because, like, there hasn't been another eclipse. Because, like, Guts met him again in his, like, Dark Eagle form in, like, chapter 5. when he's like with that random princess and he saves her. You're talking about that part? That wasn't an eclipse. If you're talking about that part,
I thought
other than that, he's never like met Griffith like again. Yeah.
See, I thought it was.
Nah, I was just.
Bruh. I thought there was already been 2 eclipses. Because right now, where it's at, it's like 4 years after the Age of Darkness. So, I mean, like I said, this dude is counting on how many chapters there are left for this damn anime. And I must say, let guts win.
Hey.
Don't let this man train all for nothing, get this berserker armor all for nothing, so he can freaking die.
I hope Griffith snapped his hands.
Oh my god.
And got searched us. And then,
No.
And then fucking, what's the little kid's name? Ichigo or whatever? Ichi? He's gonna have to pull up. Look at
Hell no. He's ass.
he's gonna do that fucking rolling move and be like, yo.
Fuck no. He's gonna have Puckett. He's gonna have Puckett with him.
You mean Puck? Puck? He's gonna pull.
I said Puckett. Puck.
It's gonna be like, what's up, Griffith? Here's my dick.
Dude. Alright. Just because he's naked, he is not gonna say that. And just because Griffith is a freaking angelic piece of shit with his ugly ass hair and his ugly ass eyes and freaking he has lipstick now, which I mean, bro, okay. Stop. No, she probably won't. She probably will freaking hate him now. I don't know.
No,
It all.
She fucking raped. He fucking raped her first.
Yeah.
Why
Dude, I got mad at that part, bro. When I first saw that, I'm like, bro, get the fuck off of this bitch, bro.
Why are you saying maybe? Is Cassie gonna pull up and be like, oh, what's up, Bessie? Like, fuck
no.
Hell no.
She's gonna be like, what the fuck, Griffith? Why you rape me like that? Like, what the fuck?
No.
Why would she be like, oh my god.
When I first saw that scene and when, you know, she was getting probed by Griffith, I was like, this is fucked up, man. Cause this dude, Zio...
I thought that shit was hot.
Wow, okay. This dude, Zio, he goes, bro. Cause they talked about it. I was like, what the fuck are they talking about? I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. And yeah, and I'm like, who is this bitch named Casca? Who the fuck is this bitch named Griffith? Who the fuck is this dude named Guts? And then when I saw it, and he's like, bro, good luck when you watch that scene and when they're all in hell, because you're gonna see some weird ass shit. I was like, what type of weird type shit? And he goes, you're gonna see some shit that like you probably haven't seen in an anime before. I'm like, okay. I go, still don't know what you mean. Episode 25 comes and I'm like, I watch it and I tell him, and I go, bro, what the fuck did I just see? And he goes, did you see the scene where Griffith rapes Casca? And I'm like, yeah. Now this dude Guts, like I said, he is fucking inhuman. He is not a human. I don't care. He is not a fucking human before Berserker armor and before this dude even became badass. He was still badass. Dude is known as the Wander Man Slayer. He freaking had Zod become... He's his ally, right? If I remember.
What?
Zod's his ally, right? If I remember.
Griffith's ally? Yeah.
No, Guts' his ally, or no?
No, fucking Zod hates him, kinda.
Okay, because I know they had their second freaking clash, and this dude Guts fucked him up again.
Yeah, I mean, Zod has, like, respect for him, but, like, if Griffith, like, tells him to kill him, he'll kill him.
Man, I feel like if Zod meets Guts again, he is not gonna fucking kill him.
I mean, he's gonna get his shit rocked. Yeah.
Dude is named the Dragon Slayer and the Black Swordsman. Bro.
And the man who fought 1,000 people, or whatever they call him.
Man, look, like I said, if they wanted to kill this man Guts, they would have done it in the Dark Eclipse if this dude wanted to give his life away. But he lives his life with fucking full of rage since this dude was 18 years old and he is 25 right now where it's at in the manga.
For 40 years, because the manga hasn't been.
So, you can say this dude Guts has had a grudge with freaking Griffith for as long as he can imagine, because he fights with all that rage and, I mean, with just grief, so he can kill that motherfucker.
Yep.
But
Yeah.
there is one thing. There's this one thing. The author has said how it's going to end. I am not going to say it. I'm going to say it privately on either my Snapchat story or my Instagram story.
Yeah, that might be it for this episode. Unless y'all got something else to say.
Yeah, this dude wants to talk about Chainsaw Man.
Yeah,
We're talking about the
shut up.
Or I don't want to be talking about no dolphins in a fucking suit looking ass.
Yeah, you're ugly. Are you talking about Beam?
We're talking about what?
You talking about a character?
Nah, I'm just talking about Chainsaw Man.
Yeah, a character from Chainsaw Man. You said a dolphin in a suit.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Alright, boy.
Dude.
I've been big otaku.
Wait, what? Calculator is out now for Switch. What?
Yeah, it's a calculator.
For $9.99, dude, who would want to pay $10 plus tax for a calculator on your Switch when you can use your phone for free? Nice.
Oh, you know I bought that?
No, you did not.
Yeah, I did it.
Why would you buy that?
Yeah. I have 10 hours into it. Look at that.
Hell no. What, are you going to take it to freaking school? You're going to take it to college in your little freaking backpack, and you're like, oh shit, I got to go to...
I'm going to be like, hey, let me get my calculator.
You're gonna be like, oh wait, since I can't...
Switch charger?
You go, since we can't use our phones, I'll just pull out my Switch. And be like, what?
No. Dude, I'll be in the fucking corner taking out some fucking tablet and...
Bro, why is it for $9.99? Dude, $10 for a calculator that you have on your phone in other places. Someone goes, add me on calculator. Bro.
Dude, I'm gonna... Oh my fuck, boy.
Who's gonna use a Switch as a calculator?
Dude, that's pretty helpful actually. Cause like, I could be in like a McDonald's line. I'll be like, hold on,
Hell nah, bro.
I'll be like, damn, my phone's dead. Hold up, I got my Switch.
Dude, what the fuck? Why would they do that? Bro, what?
It wasn't made by Nintendo, right? It's made by other people.
Yeah, I know that, but why would Nintendo still drop that in the eShop? It's...
Because people are gonna be dumbasses and buy it for memes.
Oh my god, man. You would waste
Bro,
$10 and give that company $10.
I already
Jesus,
bet
bro.
fucking 1,000 people on Oh, yeah, it is.
Jesus. Oh my gosh. Oh, why?
Yeah. Until next time.
If there is the next time.
Bruh. Yeah, we're done after 2 episodes.
How long has this been going? For almost 2 hours.
2 hours.
Damn.
2 hours?
Almost 2 hours. Jesus. Let's save this. It was so fucking hard to play Ghost of Tsushima and talk at the same time.
Alright, that's been Zeniaga.
Ew. Hell no.
Yeah, I've been Big Otaku.
He said Zeniaga. Jesus. No, that's just not my name anymore. It used to be freaking. It used to be Scorpion.
PS5. PS4 and PS5.
It used to be freaking Zenitsu. And now it is here to stay as Kazuki. Oh my god, dude, I don't want to look at this. Switch calculator for the Switch, dude. Get this off.
Did you end your stream?
No.
Oh.
I'm not gonna end it with no outro.
Oh, okay.
Do it.
But I think this is the end of the podcast. I don't think there's gonna be any more after this. Probably not. Because I mean, nothing new has came up. I mean, literally nothing new has came up. We already talked about PS5 freaking drops. Well, I don't want to talk about that again.
Well, actually, I got PS5 now, guys.
But this successful PS5 drop.
Only PS4.
Hell no. wait, what'd you say?
Hey, watch out for the PS4 drops. Okay. Yeah, if you go to Walmart right now, there's a PS4.
Hell no.
For the low price of $300.
Jesus, why so low? What the fuck?
Dude, it's always been like since
300, Jesus. Anyways, like I said, this is probably gonna be the last podcast until we do another one, and there's more news and more topics to talk about. It has been fun. I'll probably do another live stream, but not a podcast live stream, probably a gameplay or a random game live stream. But anyways, this has been Kazuki, Isaiah, aka Big Otaku, Zion, aka Dead Boy Mars, Baku Mars, freaking Hex Priest, Lil Senpai, Zio, Crow, Priest,
Death.
all those other names. Finesse Hearts, Headass,
Tizer,
Seraph, freaking
Other black guy.
hell no. But yeah, this is gonna be the end. Hope you guys have a good night, morning, wherever.
Bro,
And,
did you really just do this outro?
Who?
Yeah, he did.
Wait, who? Wait, who's outro? This dude. Alright. Well, this is Kazuki.
I'll say fucking have a good night, good night, good morning, where you're at, and it's your birthday.
Happy birthday.
Okay.
All right.
Fucking outro.
This has been
My intro,
Kazuki.
my intro is,
Hey.
hey guys, I'm back at it again.
Wow. All right. Let me finish this outro, because it has been carried out for too long. This is Kazuki. Hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay of Ghost of Tsushima, even though I played like trash and died a couple of times, failed a couple of times. It's been a good time. Good podcast too. No, we didn't talk too much about topics today. I know we did a lot yesterday. If you want to watch that, you can go watch that. You can watch this one once this one is going to be uploaded. So, yeah, hope you guys have a good rest of your night. Stay safe. Do school. Don't do drugs. And,
Well, you eat edibles.
okay, keep a, healthy ass lifestyle. Peace out.